Hey everybody, this is my first YouTube live, and I'm really excited that I can do this now. This will be a lot of fun. I go live on Instagram all the time and answer questions and just talk about what's on my mind at the moment. What's on my mind on this moment is are avocados too carby for keto? Someone just asked me this question on my Instagram feed, and they are very concerned, and with good reason. I understand that the ketogenic diet was formulated. It was a clinical diet formulated by doctors to treat medical conditions. Epilepsy for children is the main one. Diabetes, people are treating cancer with it. I understand that in these clinical situations, usually working with a doctor or at least some kind of expert, people cut out carbs completely. They can cut out, even limit vegetable intake. And I understand that there's very specific reasons for that. However, people who are doing keto for weight loss, for autoimmunity, to reduce inflammation, I don't agree with following a clinical keto for those reasons. Like, you're not trying to starve a brain tumor and you need vitamins and minerals. I also don't think that these people would be on these zero carb diets forever. So if in certain groups people are talking that avocados, which are, yes, they're a fruit, but they're a very fatty fruit and they're full of potassium, which is really good on keto. It helps you get over the keto flu. It helps with the muscle cramps. It'll help you sleep better. And what better way to get these minerals that most people pay money. They pay money to take these in pill form than in actual food. It's a bioavailable form of this mineral that we need. So I just think that there's a lot of dangerous information out there, and there's a lot of, it's misconstrued. Yes, zero carb keto is beneficial to some people. Is it beneficial to the run of the mill, hey, I want to feel my best and lose 30 pounds person? Probably not. Because we're not working with a doctor. You don't know what other kind of supplements or treatments these people who are on clinical keto are doing. So when Facebook groups or whatever, people are bashing eating vegetables, it's worrisome because I get it. Animal protein is very nutrient dense. But unless you're eating pasture raised, pasture finished, top-notch animal meat, and you're eating snout to tail, meaning organ meat, bone broth regularly, which, let's be honest, you're probably not. I don't agree with zero carb keto. I think that can be long-term, like counterintuitive and not beneficial and can harm hormones and no, and it's just a dogmatic, like, all foods, coconuts, cauliflower, they all have carbs. Kale has carbs. Is it bad? No, you can't be scared of carbs. Our body will metabolize it, but it's in such small amounts, it's not going to kick you out of ketosis. I would say eating one avocado a day, a whole avocado, which is about 350 calories, maybe 10 grams of carbs, most of it being fiber, is really good on keto. It's nutritious, it's delicious, it's a great way to get your fat as part of your meal. So I just think that there's a lot of opinions. There's a lot of very strong, opinionated people out there. And there's a lot of people doing self-experiments and that they work for them, and that's great. I'm really big on experiments, but I'm not going to experiment on myself and then tell you that it's the only way to do something, because my body is different than your body. So if you want to experiment with zero carb, I would say first, get your labs done before you do it, so you can compare them to your labs after you do it. 2, I would just tell your doctor and what you're doing. And also I would do enough research to know if you need to supplement with anything. And 3, I wouldn't consider it for long term. So I'm not saying that it's wrong. I just think that it's not something to be taken lightly. When people talk in these really drastic measures, I always other people who haven't done the research, they read it somewhere and they think, oh, is that how you do keto? And then they try it and then they get sick or something. So before you kind of dive off the deep end with an idea that seems a little crazy, do your own research, talk to your doctor, your nutritionist. And don't be afraid to eat avocados. They're really good for you. So yeah, end of the story, moral of the story, and I guess where I always kind of end up which is a big like slogan for the way I look at nutrition, is that bio-individuality people. My body's going to react differently than your body to something, and vice versa. So we each have to find out what works for us. And a lot of people online like to share what works for them, and they get really passionate and like almost evangelical about it. And they share it like it's, black and white, right and wrong. And that's just not how the world works and how our bodies work. So, yeah, don't take anything at face value and always do your own research. And if something doesn't sound right to you, probably isn't right for you. Okay. Hope you have a good one. Catch you guys next time I'm live. This was fun.